Menterang ba ka jela Conrad ke sangma mentaka sengi ka Chipotri Usau Yopsan ong ba ka Jingiap jong Uwei breu ha Lapangap was jan ceris kadai na kadau ba ka Iakhru para Paidbah Hadin ka sengi Uwei breu badai na asam wa klat ha Lapangap hadin ba mi ke jing hura padang ki Paidbah na mekhaya ban asam ha ka tei jaka kat ba kinong rep na Lapangap kilej ban ot yo kuba ha ka tei jaka Hansha kila don ki pulit ki pahara handai na kadau ki yatur bat ki jinya hura kawanra ya ki jingiap jong ne breu na kali ngom terang ba o kentu pa iba ban ki jai bat ban pena yi suk san na kadau ba ka soka jela mikhaya bat ka sam gidang don ha padang ki jinya keren ban pen bai no e upur usam kebang sa handau tuli ula ong ba ka soka mikhaya ga pendep hadu handau teli jeka biya gaji apa ka sambat menta kadang sa handau teli par kesoka kan ibu den ya kan ni le kong ni chong tang ke lang ni le chong dem tang ni le ni mai ta kedok sunat lah schooling kat mai lihat hitungan rumah tar kuli apa yang mengat penting itu betul yang mengat seler betul kami tukang tolong nyanyan tugas 6 jam benyar suka benyar kedok tiga hadap ta ya luti karo kubagi bro liwan depan ke pelung deh tang khâu với em rayung tên na sarom tha khâu với men kikial ani ni pi liwan ke sleng liwan ke sleng deh ya apa itu apa paikon apa liwan nak saram ya luti karo kubagi bro liwan depan sumurin ke liwan depan ni aja lihat apa
Instructed to restrain their own people and not to engage with the other side. So both the police were restraining their own population to not be aggressive and to cool down and to be able to allow the entire process to be done in a peaceful manner. But while that restraining was going on, the crowd size increased. There were large numbers, and there was a scuffle between two groups of people from both sides. And during that scuffle, one person lost his life. And as I said, this was between the people. I guess I said that there was so many people around that the police was engaged. Not engaging means they were controlling the population from their side. But the scuffle that took place on the sides, this led to the death of that particular individual. It was purely public to public. There was no enforcement agency that was involved from either way, either side. There was no lethal, any kind of lethal action or anything that was taken. So it was a pure scuffle, and as I said, in that scuffle between the public, one person lost his life. So we are appealing to our citizens from both sides that that while the governments are trying to resolve and find a peaceful solution for the long term, we have done it for 6 areas of differences. So there were 12 areas of differences. For the last 52 years, no government took this initiative. It is only during our time that we took the initiative and resolved six locations. And 6 more are left, and we're working towards that. So we urge that allow the governments to engage and talk while we resolve it. And whatever problems are there locally, if the people cooperate and talk to each other, we'll be able to resolve it. But it's a very unfortunate incident, and I appeal that we should not violence, but we should look at dialogue to resolve the problems.
But sir, earlier also you had several roundabouts with your counterpart in the state of Assam with Himantho. But actually, you have just now also mentioned that 6 cases has already finished it.
Resolved.
And what about the remaining? What you have talked with the Himantho Biswas?
So it's like this. In the last 52 years, before the approximately 7-8 meetings that we have had, there have been 27 meetings at the CM and at the CS level. And during those meetings in the past, we'll maintain status quo was the decision that was taken in every meeting. So Dr. Himantha Biswa Sarmaji and myself had taken a very clear decision along with the central government that we will not have the status quo basis of meeting anymore. If we meet, we will meet with some concrete solution. And therefore we went with a very open mind. And it is with that open mind, with expanding the horizon of the discussions where we involve the local people, where we involved public hearings took place. People were asked, would you like to be in Meghalaya or would you like to be in Assam? And based on this public hearing and public's will and public's voice, we took decisions. This has never happened actually in a thing. Normally governments would decide sitting in a room, but we actually engaged with the people of that area. And both state governments and the leaders were broad-minded to accept that the will of the people. And that's how we moved forward in those 6 locations. We are trying to do the same in the other 6 locations. And we're engaging with the people. We are having subcommittees that meet the local people regularly. We have public hearings. But it is not so simple. What could not be solved for 52 years? We are trying our best to engage. And my stand is very clear. We are not here to bulldoze.